Hello, my name is Wajir Jidani. I'm a PhD student at University of North Texas. I'm presenting this paper on behalf of all the co-authors. Many mobile application has poor accessibility, which makes it difficult for people with disability to use such application. Several methods, tools, frameworks, and guidelines used to support developers in creating accessibility mobile applications. However, many software developers and designers still do not incorporate accessibility into their software development process due to lack of awareness and lack of resources. Since the beginning of Application Store, we saw a tremendous increase in the number of the applications, hitting a record in recent years, going over 3 million applications available to use, which means that they have raised the competition across the developers to provide comparative application. The audience or user are choosing the application according to their reviews. As you can see here, the majority of application in January 2021, the majority they have bad reviews and therefore they are not as they're abandoned. We can see here in order for developers to take care of the reviews, they need to go and filter them manually. However, the number of reviews are increasing drastically. As you can see here, we experience a huge number of user reviews per day, which means that filtering them very difficult for people because reviewers are going to have go and reading them manually and different reviews are trying to respond and fixing whatever problem they have. Detecting accessibility reviews, would that be visible using keywords? Let's take some examples. If we look at the three examples here, we would find that using keywords that typically are associated with accessibility such as blind sight accessible or blind eyes. These keywords may indicating this is an accessibility reviews. If we pay very close attention to those reviews, you would quickly realize that these are used out of the context and they do not presenting accessibility reviews. And this is exactly the problem that we are trying to solve here. It's being able to distinguish between the reviews that accessibility regardless of whether by containing accessibility keywords or not. The objective of this study to present a method that can help software developers to quickly detect accessibility issues in their application by automatically identifying accessibility related user review. Here we are presenting our study approach. Our study approach contains of 5 steps, and these steps is the first step is data collection, where we're collecting the data. The second step, the data preparation. The third step is feature extraction, where we're extracting the feature from the data. And the fourth step is the model selection. The fifth step, we're presenting the model evaluation. Here we're presenting the study validation. To validating our approach, we are comparing our model supervised learning against the keyword based, which is rely on accessibility keywords to detect accessibility reviews. And we are also comparing against random classifier, which is randomly selecting a reviews assign either the review accessibility or not. Overall, the F measure, the combination of the precision and recall, we see that our approach is maintaining very good score, achieving a good trade-off, precision and recall, comparing to the keyword-based and random forest approach. Because of our work is relying on providing some services for the developers, we implementing this web service that is deploying our model for anyone that wants to use our model. Now we will show you can actually use our model. So we are going to use a random sample of user review that we are feeding this Excel sheet. Then we are going ahead and call our model. And by calling our model, this will go to Microsoft Web Service. That will analyze the reviewers and processing them and analyzing them and then turning the value to if whether the review is accessibility or non-accessibility. So this way we can allow anyone, not only developers, anyone in the community to be able to simply use this Excel file that we are providing so that they can analyzing user review right away. And this is the link for our web service. Please feel free to use it and give us a feedback if you want. I would thank you for listening to me.